we need to understand, and I think we need to remind ourselves, that we spend a considerable amount of time and resources on young people, on young Singaporeans, basically because the future is yours. Ultimately, all of us have to leave the stage, and it will be your turn to lead, your turn to create, your turn to leave something behind for those even younger than you. So we need to leave in all young Singaporeans this sense of ownership, and this sense of responsibility, and this sense that you can and will make a difference, and you will leave a legacy. And let me give you the example of this wonderful building which you are in now. This place exists because in 2004, when I first came to MCYS, I decided the first thing I should do is listen to young people. So we launched a youth consultation exercise within, I think, the second or third day that we established a new administration in MCYS. One of the key recommendations from this exercise was that young people came to me and said, we need a place to call our own. We need a place that signifies young Singaporeans. We need a place that showcases the talent, the energy, the creativity of young Singaporeans. And we want this to be distinctly Singaporean. Well, we then tried to get for more ideas on what shape should it be, where should it be, what activities should it be. And very rapidly, we discovered that actually there was no one single idea. There was literally an explosion of different ideas, and what we realized then was that there is no such thing as a single type of young Singaporean. There are many different types of young Singaporeans with widely different interests, widely different priorities. So we realized, and if you look later, I hope you'll have time to tour this place, that we have to create, in a sense, a blank sheet. A lot of this building is white. A lot of the spaces, you'll realize, can be used, reused, reorganized, and redesigned, because it is there to reflect what young people want, and as times change, it will change with it. The other thing we realize also is that it's not about a physical building. It's about programs, it's about activities, and more important, it's about the relationships that develop when young people get together to achieve something. Because these relationships will set you up for life. If you look around this room, what you will find after a while, 10 years from now, 20 years from now, when you're trying to achieve anything for the country or within Singapore, you're quite likely to meet the same usual suspects. So you better try to get along, because it's going to be a long haul together. So when we finally decided, and we managed to convince the land authorities that we will have a youth center right in the heart of Orchard Road. First, some people said, wow, this is highly valuable land. The chairman of REACH used to be a valuer. I should tell you, this piece of land is so valuable, why should we set it aside for young Singaporeans? Well, we managed to say, well, this is worth it, because it'll signify to the young people who contributed those ideas that your ideas count, that you can make a difference. You can leave behind a legacy, a foundation on which others can build. And so we're here today in this building, and we're here, more important than that, in this icon for young Singaporeans to remind ourselves that young Singaporeans are worth investing in. Young Singaporeans will have the ideas and the creativity and energy to create the future, and ultimately the future is yours to make and yours to leave for others.